Be me. Make another attempt to shift, or at least lucid dream, into Gensico for the nth time. Tune into my usual shifting sub plus 432 isochronic tone. Go into sats and focus on being the source of all that is, i.e., becoming mindfully mindless and shit. For some reason my nagging doubts and fears flooded my headspace. I just blurted in my headspace that I have forgiven myself because I'm already God and let it echo around. After a few minutes, I'm suddenly in front of the Hakurai shrine. I immediately assume myself that the Hakurai God had already given me a free pass because I'm the source and whatnot. Then I suddenly see a huge hazel eye popped up on the upper part of the shrine. I kept staring at that eye for a few minutes before I find myself again in a completely different location. I saw what appears to be heaven. I saw a huge silver city on top of clouds. I saw Buddha meditating with pink flowers surrounding him on another cloud. I saw elephants and boars playing with each other on the clouds. Heaven is a big blue sky with majestic clouds all around. I didn't see land nor the ocean below me. I was actually floating, and teenage-looking angels were approaching me from both my sides. Then a huge 10+ feet angel suddenly showed up in front of me. It had metal bird wings, and its face was covered with a metallic cloth. I approached it, but heaven disappeared suddenly. I felt myself slipped into the delta brainwave of deep, dreamless sleep. I immediately woke up after instantly realizing that this inner CCA gave me an unexpected return. Fuck me. Let me share one out of two of my drug experiences. The other one isn't really worth sharing. TLDR, was given ketamine in a hospital, thought I was in hell and my doctor was Satan for half an hour. Be me. Older teenager, 15-16-ish. Home alone, bored, depressed, Google natural highs. Nutmeg is the one that comes up the most. Get a ton of the ground stuff, supposedly it doesn't work as well, whatever. Pour it in water, doesn't mix at all, tastes awful, still finish. Nothing but dehydration for a while, decide to sleep. Immediately start hearing what was simultaneously ear-grating and beautiful music. Can't remember it besides that description plus it was horns. My theory, divine but not meant for human ears. See one of those biblically accurate angels, behind it are endless colors like how people describe acid trips. I'm Gnostic. In a childlike and I mean young toddler voice it said, God loves you very, very much. Slightly conscious, feels strongly like I'm being given a choice. Get up and drink something, or die of dehydration now. Choose to live, extreme sense of satisfaction and euphoria. Go outside and hug my dog, he's not really a cuddly type of dog and resists it when I try. My life has only really gotten worse since then and I've tried actual nutmeg but I've never had an experience like that since. I don't know if it was some actual divine intervention or me just tripping my balls off. Either way, it was neat. This one'll be short. Be me. 23. Walking around New Orleans, just getting lost in a new place. See guy in wheelchair across street. Wonder how he got there. None of my business. Keep walking, didn't even break stride. As I'm walking away, about 100 feet away, he starts howling. He's now stuck in the middle of the street trying to get help in crossing. Go help him. Ask why he howled? She just told me to. There was nobody else around, just me and him on the block. I generally don't speak of what I've seen for fear of it encouraging other people to go watch and endanger themselves. But people don't seem to take the warning about not driving him seriously without being told so. Be me a couple years ago, maybe 2021. Visiting family who are geographically closer to him for the holidays. An 8-hour drive closer. Could feel the pressure increase really sharply the last 1/3 or so of the trip but it was manageable. Went well for a couple days until someone pissed him off. Woke up in the middle in the night to it. Stupidly decided to see what was going on and arrived just in time to get hit with the very edge of his attack. Felt like time speeding up and slowing down at the same time, but it was the same moment replaying over and over. The sound of the actual target's mind just pumping. Managed to just barely pull myself out of range after IDK how many repeats. I don't know how he does it or what that person did to piss him off enough to use it, but there's no way that attack isn't designed to hurt like hell while it tears you apart. Me. Probably 4 to 5, this is one of my earliest dreams. I've had lots of strange ones like this over the years. In the dream, I was in a plain hallway in some house, in my country. Average suburban home. It was night time. Could hear a lady doing laundry while talking to her daughter in the next room. I'm floating over the stairs looking at the hallway trying to figure out WTF is going on. Little girl walks into hallway while saying something to mom, sees me, and is terrified. She's screaming and pointing and her mother comes out. They're both freaking out and don't know what to do. Wake up. What did they mean by this? Happy to share other ones if anyone gaff. It really doesn't though. Me. Don't work. Don't go out much. 0 GF. Only friends are online. Don't attempt to work. Always hoping I will just disappear before I wake up. Wake up. Do same old bullshit as previous day which is just gaming and cooming. It's honestly just boring at this point, no demons will ever possess me. Beam me up. Read about Life of Noel. Have a new script. Post on greater than LARP and insert /x/elements to the story. They gonna believe this. Make fake guess about Noel to make people to talk about it. Speak some more nonsense and wastes time away from self-love. Read a story how Elon meet Grimes and how they did make out in a house of a friend. Then post on /x/ Paranormal is happening. Me, sleeping. Loud far-off concussion shakes house. Feels like something flies into my chest. Look at my window, red light shining through. Is something happening outside? Wake up with my blanket over my head. I shouldn't have even been able to see the window. Go to window to look outside. Nothing there. Dream or OB? How would you develop the willpower and stability of thought to get up and look outside while the light is there? Me. Chase after all the hidden wisdoms. Obtain thems. Can't return to ignorance. Doesn't want to follow destiny, call to action. Can't escape. The things I like to do have consequences.